What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever, period. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and we are joined by the wonderful Royal Court. Royal Court, how y'all feeling, y'all?
I'm devastated.
I'm sad.
Devastated.
Right,
Yeah.
girl, I'm up.
It was a good episode.
It was a great episode,
Great episode.
but I'm still devastated. This is an amazing episode.
Drake, so tell the class. Oh, cancel Christmas.
Yes.
Tell the class what's going on.
You know, I just watched like 90 minutes of like great television, and then
Period.
it ended with a tragedy. I was waiting the whole time for the vote to flip on Steph, and then we went to tribal, and no one mentioned flipping it on Steph. And it was between Q and Angelina. Those were like two of my favorites going into the season. What the fuck is going on? It's terrible.
Hey, personally, the boot order for me, I'm liking the boot order. Like Q is cute or whatever, but I'm kind of okay with this.
D's just in the back.
Wait, are y'all D? Are we Q stands here? D and Stephanie.
I'm a Q fan.
So you said you down in?
I mean,
I wouldn't
sad,
come.
okay. I'm not sad. I just feel deflated because I feel like a lot of entertainment left. But I'm okay if Q's not here.
Period. I know that's right.
It's better
I
for
wouldn't
my
call
draft because I didn't want Angelina to leave.
I wouldn't call myself a Q fan. I like him, but is some of the entertainment probably gone? Because he probably would have went off deeper in. But I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll live, you know, but like I'm very upset that one of my favorite entertainments, because he's just chaotic, you know, someone who loves the chaoticness. Like he even during this episode, he's like, "Vote me. I live for this. I need this every episode."
I blame production. I blame production for this because
they like you.
Yeah, no, they forced him not to have a vote.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it mattered, but I do blame production
Yeah.
for this.
The fuck-ass twists do be fucking shit up. I agree.
The no votes, yeah, they mess everything up.
I'm over that.
Yeah, him not having a vote, I think he was always screwed with this tribe because he didn't have a vote. And then I think Emily was always going to go back to Christian just because they're like friends outside the game. Like they played Clock Tower for years. I think she was mad at the moment, but I think she was always going to go back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a bad situation.
I think he got switched with the wrong person from the 4 or from the 6. Like, if he got switched with Genevieve, I think Genevieve would have been able to, you know, maneuver that a bit better. I think he got flipped with Stephanie, and the writing was on the wall.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we'll get into it. We started the episode off. They showed the intro, the intro of all of them. Do y'all care for the intro? I know a lot of girls be up. They're like, yes, the intro. We can see them move around. What's y'all feelings on the intro?
I love the intro.
It's cute, right?
It's something really nostalgic about the intro.
Yeah.
Like I've always loved it.
I'm indifferent.
It was like a couple seasons where they didn't have one, right?
I think was it early 40s? I want to say somewhere in the early 40s. They either didn't have it ever.
No.
I think at some point it became like online only. Like you can only see it on like YouTube, and then they eventually stopped that until I think 45 when they brought it back.
Yeah, if I was like on one of those seasons where they didn't have it on the show, I would have been so upset.
Because what are we doing?
I think Winners of War was like the last one for a while, and then I do remember 45 having one.
The chat says 41 through 44 didn't have one. So I guess it came back after 45. Ciao. But I love it. I liked it a lot. This intro was interesting. I felt like it was very, I don't know if they are trying to avoid any spoiler things because it was a bunch of close-ups. I was like, boom, close-up of Rizzo, another close-up of Rizzo, close-up of Stephanie, another. Usually it's a lot of action and mud and water. This one was very just, let's see these icons' faces, which I liked it. I still thought it was cute, fun. Right, really great, really nice, period. So early in the episode, before we get to the tribe swap, there is a big situation with Christian and Devins because they know it's about the tribe swap. They get the tree mail, and very quickly, Christian and Devins are like, well, shit. If we swap with Aubrey, we know we gave her the idol. We need to make sure that everybody in our alliance, which is them, Emily, and Sari, are aware that she has the idol so we can work with them. We want the idol on our side, period. So they're able to tell Sari, and they're not able to tell Emily until the end of Final Jam.
Yeah.
The very last minute. Right before the tribe swap. Is Emily in this moment just to talk about it right now, because we'll have to talk about it later. Is she doing the most? Like, I know in her mind, she's like, we're literally at the mat. Why are you telling me at the mat? You've had days to tell me. So maybe I understand where she's coming from, but what do y'all feel?
I think she's right to think this way and start thinking in her mind, maybe I shouldn't trust Christian and Rick the most anymore. And like when she went to Ozzy, it was like, it's me and you. I understand that. Going around telling everyone Aubrey has the idol maybe was not the smartest decision.
Yeah.
You're doing a little bit much here, but I respect it. So
it had been like, I don't know when they had got the idol, but if you had enough time to get the idol, find it, tell Devins, tell Sari, send it to Aubrey, and I still don't know, I see why she's like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? So I get it, honestly.
Yeah, I do think it's Emily. I think it's kind of dumb of Christian to think it was fine to tell her at the mat like that.
Yeah, that
without
is crazy.
like even if it wasn't Emily, telling anybody at the mat when we're about to we're being told we're switching up, I would be overthinking. So I don't blame her for overthinking, honestly.
I just want the Emily thing is like, Emily, so I think Christian's the better one to tell her. So that's what is definitely what Drake said. Like they play Blood on the Clock Tower, they have a relationship, so she was easier for you. I think if Devins told her, it would have been more reasonable for her to feel the way she did. But also, I just want to go back on something. When did this 4 be a 4? Like we never heard like the previous episodes where this was the 4.
Yeah.
But out of nowhere, they're talking about Sari, which I'm glad for Sari, but like, why didn't we see this as the legit 4? We kind of knew it by votes, but we didn't see it.
The editing has been weird because the last episode, I remember assuming Sari must be a part of their group because of that conversation she had with Emily on the hammock. But they never, like you said, they never explicitly put it in the edit. I think maybe it's because the way the tribe swap goes, or maybe the way the merge goes, it doesn't matter, So
yeah, but even with the swap, they're 2 and 2, so the dynamics of this 4 still kind of matters.
That's
so
true.
They could have just done like a quick confessional, being like, "Hey, this is the 4." Like, that's all they had to do. They just never did it.
Yeah, terrible editing.
Maybe it was solidified after the vote.
Maybe
after
this
Ozzy
last
and
vote,
Emily
thing look. Maybe, which makes sense with the Ozzy and Emily thing then now.
Yeah.
A little bit more because maybe like obviously she knows that's Sari's number 1. Sari's his number 1. And she's in a little alliance with Sari. I guess that makes sense why it was easier for her to talk to Ozzy.
It seems like Emily's trying to make Ozzy her number 1.
Yeah, especially now that he's separated from Sari, which I think is a good idea. We can get into that actually.
It's a good play. I don't think it's gonna work out when merge happens, but I think it's a good thing to do. Because like it feels like whatever the plan is, Ozzy goes along with it unless Sari says not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's talk about this tribe swap trial. Because we have the new tribes. We have a cute shout out to whoever made this graphic. You ate that shit up because I didn't want to have to do it. Thank you.
You don't know the ad?
Period. I sure don't.
That's so real.
This is what happened. I saw it on Twitter like a week ago, damn near, when this fucking dropped. When the preview dropped that it was tribe swap, and then today I was like, girl, let me just Google it. So it was on Google.
Yeah.
But boom, let's get into these breakdowns. We'll talk about the official kind of tribal breakdown because honestly, tribal lines don't really matter for any of these tribes. Maybe Sela is the only tribe that the tribal division actually matters. The other two, it doesn't even matter, but we can still talk about what happened. So on Sela, there are 4 original Kalo, 2 original Sela, and Riz God. It's very clear from this episode, I guess, that at least Sari and Devins are, obviously they were in the 4. They seem like they're working together. I'm assuming maybe the Kalo 4 will work together. I don't think this tribe is going to tribal. If I'm being real.
I don't think they're going to tribal, but I do love Charlie.
This is a great episode.
Girl, we can talk. We can get
I feel like you only like Charlie for a certain reason.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Because that's T. And then, of course, we got Riz Die. Okay, and then the Kalo tribe, it looks like it would be 3 versus 3, and then Joe in the middle. We know that's not what happens. but it would have been a very interesting breakdown. And the same with Vatu. It's seemingly 3 versus 3, and then Mike, who's not in there. But none of this ends up mattering. Like, it's truly pre-game. I don't know if I want to call it pre-gaming. I don't know if they're gonna get mad at me for that. But it's giving y'all pre-gamed, obviously, and y'all are literally just going based off of who your friends are. Like, it's none of this actually matters. Like, Tiffany's working with Aubrey, Coach is working with the strong man. Like, this is totally irrelevant when it comes to whose tribe was on whose tribe. Honestly, this season the tribe swap did not matter tribal lines, which I love. I prefer when the tribe swap does not stick to tribal lines. I think it's more interesting that way.
Yeah, I feel like returnee seasons should just have as many tribe swaps as possible because these people know each other, so the tribes don't really matter at the end of the day. Like, let them interact. That's the whole point of the season. So
I think past game relationships and out of the game relationships matter more than a tribe.
Yeah, I agree.
Returnee seasons.
Very much so. And Jeff said that we vote. Well, no. Jeff said everybody snap.
Oh God!
Please don't.
Give me a snap.
Please don't.
Yes.
Please don't.
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
Oh.
I felt so.
Hands in the fans. Oh my God.
I want to sue CBS and Jeff for that. If I could sue, I want to sue CBS and Jeff for that.
And then D calling him a rapper.
Oh my God, rapper! What kind of rapper? A gum rapper? What the fuck? That was crazy, y'all.
I feel for Camilla because every time she's out here, Jeff does some bullshit with singing for no reason. Last time it was fried chicken and waffles, and now we have this. And every time she looks sick.
Does he want to be on Broadway? Like, what's going on?
He makes music.
No.
He makes music?
He has a song about Survivor 50. Like,
why does he do that?
So he's just like, he's like one of those CD guys. Like, here's my CD. Here's my CD.
Right. I mean,
Hey,
can I speak to you?
Not opening the trunk, trying to peddle CDs.
why are you outside the laundromat right now? Like, come on now.
Right.
I'm trying to do my laundry.
That was embarrassing. But he reveals that we voted for tribe swaps, obviously, as we should. So that's why they're having the tribe swap or whatever.
Did we vote for that?
And here we are. I did. I love a good tribe swap.
I think I probably did, yeah.
Yeah, I love a good
This is
tribe
the
swap.
one vote I was confident was gonna like happen. Like, who doesn't want a tribe swap?
Yeah.
Especially
I
The
guess me.
argument is the greatest returnee season ever didn't have a tribe swap.
So you didn't want a tribe swap?
I
Yeah.
didn't vote for a tribe swap.
The minority.
What a crazy.
I'm always
what
the
a
minority.
crazy. What a crazy thing to do. That is
Hey,
insane.
Heroes versus Villains didn't have it, and it's the greatest season of Survivor ever.
That was situational.
we should have had one.
I think it should have had one too. I think it would have been even greater if it had one. Okay. Let's
Maybe
get
Cerise
into
lasts longer, so you might be right.
let's get into the real tea, y'all. I know that's right. The Kahlo tribe. The real dynamics of the Kahlo tribe as they developed. So of course, Joe smells testosterone in the room, in the air,
God.
and he gets excited, baby. He says, "Oh man, thank God!" He said, "Thank God, it's a man around." And so he went to Coach and he went to Colby and he said, "I've been waiting for you my whole life. Please, I needed this. Please work with me. Loyal, integrity. Period." That's what he gonna name his kid. Oh, he already got kids. But yeah.
He had one.
Yeah. So here we are. We got the big three: Joe, Coach,
Colby.
Colby. How we feeling?
Uh,
Don't all talk at once.
So
Nobody
When
moved.
when
That's
I
crazy.
complained, I said I was devastated that Q was gone. It's because we still got stuff like this on our screens, the loyalty, the integrity alliance. Coach goes up to Joe and was like, "You're the reason I wanted to come back. Seeing you talk about that on 48 and then lose that final tribal, that's why I'm back." Because obviously we needed this.
Because I did that. I did the same thing.
Yeah, except for that time I was really
Integrity, I lost
backstabbing.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Like,
I'm ready for them to go.
Me too.
Yeah, next.
I'm worried they won't go because I feel like we're getting Aubrey versus Genevieve, and I feel like they're gonna be in the middle of all of this.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so it's truly just unfortunate that this is a theme that we are promoting on Survivor. We should not reward dumbass gameplay. I don't think Joe should even be here. At least Coach and Kobe have history, legacy, whatever it is. Why is Joe here? Why are
No.
we
This is
talking
good
about-
gameplay from Coach.
I
But
agree.
it's still dumb.
Mhm.
Like it's still like it's still like I don't want to see it. It's good gameplay from Coach, but I don't want to see it.
Coach is clearly the best player of the three because
Yes.
they came to him and he was like, well, of course I'm bringing my bitch in. I don't know why Kobe is leaving a whole 2 people from his tribe to the side.
Yes, like what are you doing, sir?
Because I have a genuine question. Did Coach bring her in, or did he just tell her to stop talking? Because I don't know what he was doing.
Honestly, because he said he had a confessional that he's bringing her in, but the conversation was, Chrissy, look, just.
It felt awkward because I got secondhand embarrassment from him because she was like, "Oh, I should go talk to." He's like, don't."
Well, actually,
just.
Don't.
She's like, I've been doing great. I feel good about the tribe.
Well, you were talking a little.
He could have said that better and not with Kobe.
Honestly, like right in front of him. That's why I think he brought her in, because it was like a conversation with in a way, 3 of them. Well, Kobe doesn't talking, but he told her, you talk too much and the girls will send to vote you out in a very hesitant way. And Chris starts crying about that, which honestly, usually it's like, I mean, I still didn't necessarily care for her crying, but when she got into her story and all of that, I was like, oh, like this is really a good little moment for her to like really just get out her emotions, her feelings. When they on the island, they stress. She was basically like, they hated me on my season. I thought I was just being myself. They hate me here. I'm like, damn, like I can't be myself without them hating me. And she led into her story about her potential to get cancer with the BRCA gene that she had. Yes, BRCA. Very, very powerful story. Very strong woman. She ate that up. But when she on that island, people do not be fucking with her. That is so unfortunate.
I would just tell Chrissy, look within. And maybe start thinking about why every time I get on this island, no one likes me.
Real though. Unfortunately, that's real though.
Like you have to fix something. Like something's.
I do wonder what it is. I feel like every time she's at all these events, I feel like everyone loves her, and then she comes out here and they're like, "Damn it! Like, why does this keep happening?"
Yep. It's no one wants to hear you. Sorry, Queen. Look, I feel like I talk a lot. But nobody wants to hear anybody talk a lot when they hungry, they starving, they sweaty, they balls stink, shit in their ass, like armpits. It's just stubble on my face. It's hot outside. We in the desert. I'm on grass. Sand is all up my toes. Shut up. Like, please. I really just think that's the lesson. Like, girl, just please. And that's all Coach said. All Coach said is just.
But he could have did it better though.
He didn't
need Kobe there. He didn't need it. Like it felt like he didn't know how to say it. He's like,
he should have sat her down and been like, okay, since we're not with our previous tribe, let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
For this tribe, try to cool it a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't have to tell her she was going home or something. She'd be like, some people were like throwing your name out because you were doing this or whatever.
Right.
But also, we got to think about it. If out of all people, Coach tells me I'm talking too much, we might have an issue.
Yeah.
Because it's Coach. Like, that's
I also would be, I would be cautious with the fact that if I'm supposed to be cool with you and you knew people were throwing my name out, why you didn't say it sooner?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think that's why I think Coach is low-key smart, because he's saying it knowing that there's nothing she could do. Like at the end of the day, he knows Tiffany doesn't like her. And he also knows that he's in an alliance with Kobe and Joe. He knows he has a majority. He knows she doesn't have anyone. It's like he waited until he was definitely in that position of power. And then he's like, let me tell you right away. And then also, I think it's an indicator of Chrissy's one good thing she's done so far, which is create this bond with Coach, because Coach admitted, he's like, they were going to vote out Chrissy, but I didn't want Chrissy to go anyways. So now it's like, now I can work with Chrissy, and it's like, good on her for making the relationship with Coach. You know, she made it into the potential majority because of her connection to Coach. So shout out to her, I guess.
She got brought in though. I'm always curious, like when someone gets brought in, what do they think?
That's true.
Because it really turns out well for the person that just gets brought in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it's already a solidified group, and then they say, well, I got this person as our fifth.
Yeah.
And I take that as like, oh, well, I'm your fifth. That means you're just using my vote for the majority.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get the majority, I can go at any point.
Yeah. But how would y'all essentially what D just said, that happens to y'all are Chrissy, it's obvious what's going on. How do y'all respond? How do y'all feel? Because honestly, I don't think I would care. In this specific scenario, I would be like, well, girl, it's 3 other bitches. Like, I'm fine.
Well,
I'll
she
merge
did,
and I'll do something.
I think she did it. She did what I would have done. She went and go talk to Genevieve. Is it Genevieve?
Yeah, it was Aubrey and Genevieve. She talked about.
She went to go, which is crazy because little does she know those two do. But she went to go talk to them and try to get like some form of, relationship with them. But the problem with that is I agree with you saying. It's kind of like I'm on the bottom, so I got to take what I get. But it didn't seem like what I wanted her to take from it is what she took from it. All she took, and I get it, it's personal. If you played this game twice and people just don't like your personality, I mean, I can relate to that. You can understand. You can understand like where she's coming from and why she would take that the way she took it. But also clock back into the game because the reason you the way you played the game the first time is the reason why we wanted you to come back way before this. Like you are a game player. So we need you to tap back into that and like, okay, I'm the 5th. You brought me in on this. Little do you know, Kobe has no vote.
Yeah,
exactly. So she really
has more power than she knows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Knowing me, I'd probably say I'm not gonna be with this group who coach.
Period.
Even though he just told me like nobody liked me from my tribe, I'd go with the other group, not knowing that 2 of them don't like each other, and try to get with them. And with Tiffany, since she was in my previous tribe, I'd be like, either I'd suck up to her and try to figure out like why doesn't she like me, or I would ask her plain out and be like, why don't you like me?
Yeah, what's the tea?
I think I would view it how like Andy did on 47. Like he's at the bottom and Sam and Sierra pick him up. You go with it for like a couple votes, but when you got to switch up, you got to switch up. Fuck it. Like you got to make the move at some point because you can't be someone's number the whole time. You got to take agency at some point.
Also, I think we see in the next scene, maybe Chrissy or maybe before she could even decide what to do, she figured out that Genevieve and Aubrey hate each other because the next scene is Genevieve going around to literally everyone in the fucking tribe saying how much she hates Aubrey. And when you hear that, it's like, as Chrissy, it's like, well, girl, fuck it. It's not going to work. Like, it's like, well, I got to stick with what I got to stick with. So maybe she got that information before she came and decide because Genevieve, I don't know why Genevieve thinks this is smart.
That's not a good gameplay.
I don't understand what she's thinking. I think she thinks she's in a better position than she is because before she starts dragging Aubrey, there's like these montage of her making these connections, like making this one-on-one connection with Coach and then Kobe that she already kind of knew in the last tribe, Chrissy, and then it's her telling them that she wants Aubrey out, and it's like, girl, what makes you think one-on-one connections is gonna work in a tribe swap and Survivor? Girl, where's your alliance? What are you doing? Like,
yeah, y'all just got there. Like y'all got there 15 minutes ago, and you already talking about who you wanted out. Like,
we don't know how long it's been.
It's too quick. Not long enough.
And I'm not being like literal when I say 15 minutes, but it clearly they had just gotten there, right? Like my point is like I think Genevieve, someone who is a big fan of her, favorite woman player of the new era. Whoa. I'm like, this is not looking. This is not looking good because okay, it's cool if Kobe knows that because Kobe's in your group, right?
Right.
It's also cool if you tell Coach or whatever, fine. But then you go to Tiffany, Chrissy, all these, and Tiffany does exactly what I would have done.
Yeah.
Hold on. I kind of like Aubrey. Let me go tell Aubrey what's up. And the fact that I hate this though, because it gave Aubrey confirmation bias, which Aubrey,
girl, you looking a little wrong.
You shouldn't do this, and you did this on your own self, right?
Right.
But like this gave her confirmation bias to something that she created.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just, I don't know what she's doing. Like I love Genevieve. She's on my draft team. You can't do this, especially like the first day. Like Tiffany says later, oh, she showed me her hand. I think Genevieve's just too much of a gamer. I think we saw this in 47. She's always doing the move or she's always plotting the next step. Sometimes you gotta like reel it back and just like be calm for a minute. I don't know if she knows how to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
She's got to be in the driver's seat, it seems like.
Yes, and it's like, girl, you can first. I feel like you need to drive yourself into a good position before you do this, because she wasn't even invited by Kobe into the alliance, and she's walking around talking about who she wants gone. She doesn't. From what we've seen on the edit, because maybe there's a fake situation, or maybe she is in a group that we just don't know about, or maybe it's a fake group so they didn't show it. But as a viewer, I'm watching. I'm like, you're not even in a group, and you're walking around trying to control the vote. Like, you're losing. She lost me. Like, I'm confused. What's happening? And then telling Tiff, not even understanding Tiff's relationship with Aubrey, was like careless. And like you said, if I'm Tiff, I'm doing it just to make two people mad. Even if I don't like Aubrey, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to hate her if she hates you, and this is the tea. So now we're looking in a situation where Aubrey is fully aware that Genevieve is against her. Tiffany is locked in with Aubrey, so there's at least a duo there. And then there's a 4-person potential alliance. Genevieve's the only person without an ally, from what we've seen. So, girl, good luck.
And this looks great on Tiffany. And I'm not just saying that because she's my pick. This looks great on her because we already know she's locked in with Camilla and D. So if she can get to merge and tell Camilla and D, hey, I'm bringing Aubrey with me.
Yep.
She already has a built-in number one, and she has her group in that. I honestly think she's sitting pretty.
Yep.
But would she actually be able to bring Aubrey? I think Aubrey, if these people.
I think Aubrey, I don't see them losing, so I think if she can get Aubrey to the merge, I think they're fine. Because Aubrey's at this point looking for anybody, and you saw what she said, like, which makes me think no one on that tribe really came to her outside of that Genevieve situation. Which also, I think Genevieve put like extra on that, because I don't feel like it went down the way she did. I feel like she put a little bit extra on how she explained it.
Yeah.
But like, it makes me think like on her original tribe, no one really came to her on that level. So like for the first time someone gives her information, she felt like that they were actually willing to play with her. I don't think other people did that on her tribe.
I agree.
But I just don't know if Kalo, this tribe, goes to tribal. I don't know if Aubrey makes it out.
Yeah, well,
I don't think they're going to tribal though.
Really?
But honestly, I think Genevieve goes before her.
I think she plays the idol.
I think she plays the idol too. I think Tiffany will know if Aubrey's a vote. I think Tiffany might relate to that, and Aubrey has an idol. Or maybe Aubrey will tell Tiffany she has the idol before that even gets there, and then they can both decide, well, we have the idol. Girl, let's get out Genevieve. Or
I think
if we're going to use the idol, fuck Genevieve. Let's get out Coach or Kobe, because they're these big.
We could do Joe. Names. Let me stop.
I wish it would be Joe. I think that's what will happen if they lose. But part of me, I'm wondering, like, maybe they won't lose.
I don't feel like they're gonna.
I don't know how long are we going to be in this tribe? Is there going to be another tribe swap? Maybe
it's got to be another swap.
Maybe,
right?
yeah.
I kind of hope we do 2 tribes at some point. I don't know if
so you guys think that the next tribe is gonna just keep going to tribal?
I think,
because you said the previous one.
I think this tribe will go to tribal. I think this tribe will go to tribal, and we'll get an interesting tribal council. I just don't think Aubrey will go, mostly because it seems like Aubrey will go. It according to the last things we've heard, like Genevieve's beef with her, even though Tiffany told Aubrey, everyone else in the tribe had a diary room saying they want Aubrey to go as well. The only person who didn't say that was Tiffany. So I feel like it's seeming like she will go, but we know she has the idol. Christian has this plan to go back and get along, where I'm like, would they edit that in if it never happens? So I think Genevieve might go, honestly.
I think it's Genevieve in this, and honestly, even if it's not, I think it'll be all the votes get dumped on. They're gonna, if the idol somehow gets out that she has an idol, I think they'll try to flush the idol no matter what. So if she plays it, I think the other votes get dumped on Genevieve.
Yeah.
Plus, I think with this like boomerang idol, I feel like everyone's gonna learn about it eventually because they're going to other tribes and shit. I think Aubrey's gonna learn that, like, oh, they want to take me out because I have this idol, and her name's already out, and she's just gonna play it. I got her first incident.
Or maybe somebody like Kobe goes out off a straight vote.
Yeah. Ciao. We'll see. Khalil says, I don't mind 3 tribes if they send 2 at the same time to tribal. Gag us like they did Malcolm. I think they're gonna randomly. I think they're gonna randomly do it. My theory. as to why they're not doing it is because they want to have as many of the all-stars in the game as long as possible. So we get them, like Winners at War, and they're sending them to exile so we can see them. But I do think eventually they're just going to start doing it. But I think they wanted these first 4 episodes. Like, let's give all of these stars these first 4 episodes. Let's not eliminate too many people. Because imagine right now we'd be down 8 people if they did it. Did 2 people. So I think they're like, ooh, let's save them. And in the middle, we're going to start eliminating bitches, I think.
Before we move on.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Before we move on, I just wanted to say I kind of have trust in Tiffany that she's going to notice the 3 men are getting together.
Real.
And she may convince Aubrey not to go for Genevieve yet.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
I see that too. I can see where Genevieve ends up working with Aubrey out of necessity, because Genevieve kind of did that a lot in her initial season, like worked with a lot of different people at random times.
But will Aubrey do it?
I feel like Aubrey kind of did
That's
it
a
a
good
little
question.
bit sometimes. Like she worked with people like Debbie. So
Okay, but I feel like she created this part of, like, you know how sometimes you like talk about something so much that you create your own narrative and it becomes true. I feel like she did that. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, they were randomly talking about coconuts and she's saying these people crazy. So like, it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that where, like, I do know that she has a lot of regret on how her games looked and how she was edited in previous seasons, especially was it Edge of Extinction? That season she did have a really bad edit. I get how that comes off to her, but Survivor is one of those games that has proven you need an ally to make it far.
Yeah.
So she's got to be able to put some of that aside. And I like what she did with Tiffany, but Tiffany's not enough.
I agree. Child, we'll see. Let's go to the next one. Sealer Tribe. This is the one we didn't get much from necessarily. We kind of just got the Riz God and Charlie team. No shade. we started off at first, and of course, Sari is here. She's working her magic. Jonathan and Dee have one conversation, and Dee lets us know her home girl from home let her know that if she's on a tribe with Sari gotta go. And she was like, "But I like Sari, but child." Sari might have to go. And she tells this to Jonathan. Jonathan seems down. They seem like they're on the same accord that Sari gotta go.
Jonathan brought that up though. She was like, I really like it. It seemed like she was trying to go for, like, I want to work with Sari. And Jonathan was like, that's why you should vote her out.
And she was like, well, I think she doesn't want to do it, but I think she feels like it would be the smart thing to do. But Dee is an interesting player, so I'm not sold that Dee will just simply do it, honestly.
Yeah, I do love Sari. She's one of, like, the Mount Rushmore players for Survivor. I do think if you don't think you're her number 1 ally or, like, one of her, like, top allies, it is beneficial to get her out as soon as possible, because she's that good of a player. And if you don't think you're her core group, you have to go. I think she was what holds the structure together.
But the thing about Sari is she makes you feel like you are, even though you aren't.
That's
like, she know you going home that night. And she's still talking to you like y'all talking about, so this is what we're gonna do next round. Knowing she's about to vote you out.
That's why it's the GOAT.
It's I don't
that's crazy.
I don't know what I don't think this was the tribe I was saying that I'm not sure if they'll go to tribal, even though it's like they don't look like the most physically fit or whatever, but Jonathan carries. Jonathan will carry a tribe physically, and they did really good in this immunity challenge when we get there, honestly. So they literally bodied it. They were the first ones done. So I feel like maybe they just won't go to tribal because we just didn't get much. We got that little nugget. We don't even know if Dee is working with Camilla and Charlie. Well, we know she was working with Camilla. We don't know if Charlie's in this 4. We don't know if it's a 4 or if Charlie is just doing his own thing or if they're all going to vote together. Is Sari and Devin's trying to pull in Riz God? It kind of seemed like that, but we don't really know. It's like, it's so vague that I'm like, girl, like, why is it so vague? Like, why we don't know the details, you know?
Yeah.
I need them to go to tribal though, because I need to see this Charlie Rizzo, how this plays out.
Stephanie, do you care? Because
I gotta see it.
We get the whole scene. Riz God is like mentioning Maria to Charlie and like, hey, what's that tea? Is she still mad at you? Is she still talking to you? And he tells us he wants to use it to his advantage, and he tries to use it to his advantage and reveals the idol and da. And Charlie is like, girl, I got your tea. What y'all think?
I think it's just, I think he's holding a grudge about the whole Maria stuff. But why would you get rid of someone that is giving you
Clock
such
it.
important information.
Clock it.
That is, yeah.
Like, go ahead.
I was like, I am living for Charlie just being petty and having like PTSD from Survivor 46. That's hilarious to me. I think it's like the most entertainment I got from Charlie. And I'm also I'm proud of him. He didn't make a single Taylor Swift reference in that whole segment. This is improvement.
Yes.
Charlie, we're getting better. You got more personality now.
We're about to get like 7 next episode.
We definitely are.
Or,
yeah. But it's like he's giving you information, but I kind of respect the pettiness. Like I don't know. Because I would be petty if I was a player.
Okay, I'm in the minority here.
Uh-oh.
Charlie and Rizzo was compared to Charlie a lot. And Charlie sees that. You got to go. It's only going to be one of us out here. But I like it because Rizzo admitted to, not unknowingly, he's just talking because it seems like that's what he does. Like he just talks. And admitting that you voted against your number one for someone else, knowing, not even having the self-preservation to know, that is exactly what happened to Charlie. Yeah. And we can definitively say he probably wins if that doesn't happen. I don't know. Tiffany did a really good job campaigning for Kenzie. But my point is, this just happened to somebody not too long ago. He's still feeling those wounds. Like the fact that you brought that out in front of everybody. When's the last time you talked to Maria? Like, what are we doing, man?
I do wonder if that's just Rizzo's story. Like we know him and Savannah were like planning on not saying that they were that close. So I do wonder if that was just like Rizzo's story when he first got to the original tribe. He's like, well, fuck it, I gotta keep it up now. I can't just make it up, you know?
Because I don't really know if Savannah was his number one. I think we saw him most of the time with Savannah. Like, was he close to Sophie? Yeah, but I do think Savannah was his number one. So maybe he was just trying to play down the whole Savannah thing.
And why she's gone? What's the point?
No, it was before. Like this. Right?
Like maybe this has been his. Maybe this has been his story. But Savannah is gone.
This was on a swap. Savannah's gone. That makes no point.
But
it would have had to have been his story. But I don't know. Maybe he's honest. Maybe he really was closer to Sophie.
But I still think that it's not the same thing. With Maria knew that he deserved to win, like knew everything that he did, and she was like downplaying everything that he did. With Savannah, everyone wanted Savannah to win, so Sophie didn't. I think Sophie's jury speech was good. I think Sophie deserved to win, but it wasn't like everything was down to Rizzo.
Yeah,
but Charlie doesn't know that because Charlie didn't watch his
season. He said that. He said my vote didn't like
impact.
But Charlie can't. Here's the thing: I didn't see it, so I can't definitively say that happened or not. You could just be saying that. Yeah. I've never seen you play before, and you already are telling me that you did something that happened to me. Now it may not be true the way that Charlie perceived it, but Charlie didn't have his season to see to definitively say if it wasn't or not.
Yeah.
So I'm on Charlie's side in this sense.
I think it's campy that Charlie is. I think this is fun for me as a television watcher.
Yeah.
But gameplay wise, I'm like, girl, you stupid. Because once again, Rizgod just gave him so much information. Rizgod is a necessary person in this tribe because he's the only one not from the tribes that have multiple people on it. So it's interesting that he wants to instead try to target him. I don't think that's. I think that's just very emotional. It's emotional, and it's not even emotional towards Rizzo. It's emotional towards Maria, who isn't on the season. Like, you're getting payback to Maria on Rizzo. You need to focus, King. I think.
Can I pose this question then? Since if he hasn't even been on a trial with me, he's already given me this information. Who else has he given this information to?
Just you.
We just.
But you don't know that. You don't know that.
If that was Charlie's reason, I would understand it. That's not what he said. He said, you said you voted your number. You didn't vote. Because that's the thing. Another thing is, it does not matter that Rizzo didn't vote his number one ally as long as you're not his number one ally and take him all the way to the end. It's top 18. It's not top 5, and he needs Rizzo's, but like I think he's over. This is very clearly emotional to me. He's very clearly still emotionally pressed about Maria because Rizzo voting for his number one ally. First of all, who the fuck said he was going to be your number one ally to where it's going to apply to you? Second of all, we're not even near that type of part of the game. I think he's losing focus on where he's at in the game, and I think that can fuck him up if he doesn't get back to reality, baby. You need to focus on securing your time to get to the merge, not getting someone out who potentially won't vote their number one, who probably isn't you. You're probably not even his number one. So who cares?
I think Charlie is either going to figure out that Riz God is good for him because of all the information that he'll get. I don't know if there'll be more. Like if Riz God gets more information, Charlie will see like, oh, I kind of need this guy. Like
I see that.
Or Riz God is gonna realize Charlie's giving me the cold shoulder. I'm not really getting the same energy, and he'll get Charlie out.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie, we know Charlie's really good at pretending like he's cool with people. That is one thing he did well in 46. So,
but Riz God is also good at reading people.
True. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did his season.
Did he know Kobe didn't like him?
I would say they have similar like styles in that way.
Did he know Kobe didn't like him at first?
Well, he won Kobe over, so maybe.
Yeah,
he did.
But did he know that?
He did. He said that he rubbed people. He realized that he rubbed people wrong, and he had to.
But I'm not here for this Rizzo standing stuff, man. Like,
I am giving you the facts. I'm giving you the facts, the receipts, the screenshots.
I will say, if Charlie would have said in the confessional, "Oh, I don't think I could take Rizzo far because of this," I'd be like, "Oh, this is a great gameplay. He's clocking it." Him said, "I want Rizzo out now" is ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
He was so serious though.
That was insane.
I do kind of feel like Rizzo would just be the boot here, but I feel like that might be too obvious of an edit because like they set it up completely that it would just be Rizzo.
Yeah.
But because I don't know, unless he gets with Sari and Devins and he's that extra vote, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I don't see anyone on the blue tribe flipping. I feel like those are all four players who like each other and I can see sticking together. Maybe Camilla will be bored and flip. You know, she likes doing that. She said she wanted to play the flippy game this time.
Yeah.
So, Did Riz God get him?
Riz God got him.
I know that's right. I don't think they'll go to tribal, honestly. But if they do, I'm not confident that the 4 is locked in. Just because they haven't said it. Maybe they are locked in. But I don't know. For some reason, I'm like, are they locked in or is it just people just talking? I think Camilla will stick with D. I think clearly D and Jonathan have some type of thing going on. So at least those 3. Maybe Charlie will want Rizzo and they'll be like, what are you talking about? Rizzo is annoying. Like he's not on anyone's alliance. Devins and Sari are obviously working together. Sari's a bigger target. Maybe they'll just say, no, we need to vote Sari or Devins. Like, how will he get the votes on Rizzo if the other people don't want to vote Rizzo? Maybe that's going to be an issue.
I think he can get the votes if he can tell D. Like, all he's got to do is tell D, hey, he said your name. We know how D feels about that.
That's true. But would he do that? I don't know. We'll see.
He has to play it smart. But either way, we're saying he has to play it smart, but it's not smart for him to do it. But like, if he wants to do it,
I want him to do it though. I just want to see it.
He would be actively trying to come up with a random reason to take out this person who's giving him information and convincing 3 other people to also want this. When obviously Sari, the GOAT of Survivor, and Devin's the Idol King, who are both from the same tribe. It's like, what are we doing? Like, I feel like it would just be if he came to me and was like, we should vote out Riz Guy, and I'm looking at Sari and Devins, I'd be like, why? Like, what are you talking about? You're talking about nothing. And does he have control here? I don't think so. I think D has control here. She's gonna do what she wants.
I would say so.
You know what? From what the little bit we saw, it seems like it's probably D and Jonathan second.
Yeah, which is it's up to what they want, and if they want Sari, child, they might try to get Sari, but Sari might pull in Rizzo, and obviously has.
I get the fact that the next episode, I feel like we're gonna have Jonathan in that hammock with Sari. And then
I see that.
There goes that.
I see that. Child, we'll see. So after this, we get to the immunity challenge. Let's talk about the immunity challenge. I think I have an image of it. This is the one where they have to do the caller. They're all calling. The 2 people are blindfolded. Y'all know how this shit work. Love this challenge. Always fun.
Yes.
Yep.
It's yes for me. Oh.
Why do you keep silencing me? What's going on?
Oh, you're doing that?
No.
It's Pharoah. It's definitely Pharoah silencing a black man.
It's definitely not. I love this challenge. It's a classic one. It's fun. It's cute. It's fresh. I like this challenge personally.
Would y'all want to be blindfolded or be a caller?
Blindfolded. I don't think I'm too good as a caller.
I think I would.
Caller's too much responsibility.
I think they'd make me call it because I'm so loud. They'd be like, "Well, you're so loud. You talk so loud."
But do you think you give good directions?
I think. you give good
Unfortunately, I
directions.
do. Unfortunately, I think
Yeah.
I do.
Why? Unfortunately,
Because
If
I
you're
don't
good
think
at
I would
it-
want. I wouldn't want. I'm not the type. I don't want to be a leader. I never want to be the leader, the head, the caller, the nothing. Like, girl, just let me be in the background. Like, I don't want you to see me. So yeah. But I think that's what they would make me do, and I would do it, and I would eat it up. I would be like Camilla. We would.
What
be
about
winning.
you, Drake?
I would want to be blindfolded. Like I don't.
Okay.
I've always said I don't want to be the puzzle guy. I don't want to be the person that has any of the pressure of the challenges on me. I want to be in the middle the entire time.
Real.
No pressure on me.
See, I could do a good puzzle. Put me on a puzzle.
So pharaohs are herder and we're the sheep.
Oh,
I love being a sheep.
So all y'all, I can do it. My strategy is because it's duo. They're all duoed up. My strategy is I'm only gonna call one of y'all names. The other person in the duo just follow the other bitch. Like it's just one of y'all. So that way I don't have to say Kobe and Stephanie go this. No, Kobe go to the left. Genevieve to the right. Camilla straight. Like I can
would you feel some type of way if it wasn't your name that got picked?
It's
A little bit.
I would just say I'm picking the easiest name to say. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't do Genevieve. I would do the smaller name. Genevieve's too fucking long. 2 syllables.
to me, what I would think is like if you're calling my partner's name, it means they're going the right way.
Exactly.
So follow them.
I see that.
He's like, I'm not going the right way.
Period. I see that. But this has always been to me. I'm like, I would love to do this challenge. I think it would be fun, not to be blindfolded. But also you gotta like just run, girl. If you get hurt, like Kobe busted his whole head open in the middle of the challenge. Oh well, you'll be all right.
He's too old to be taking
I
hits
feel
like
like
that.
this is the second consecutive challenge that Christian has flopped.
Damn. He was beating himself up. I didn't think it was his, I guess
This was his fault.
He needs to know not to like confuse people with his words. Like,
he's too smart for this.
Yeah, he's too smart. With the other challenge as well. Like,
but
he kept saying,
why didn't they pick Angelina?
My question is they should have picked Angelina. My question is it smart? He's clearly very smart. But my question is, are you too smart if you're not smart enough to not use language that people wouldn't understand? Like, wouldn't a very intelligent person
He is a professor, so he probably...
He's probably just used to that jargon. I'm just like,
he offers too much words.
It would be intelligent to not use jargon that someone wouldn't understand. Like, use simpler words, maybe. Like, this is a survivor challenge and like we're blindfolded. Like I have to think.
There's a difference between like socially smart, like socially aware, and then like book smart, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. He just doesn't, his vocabulary is different. Just like you said jargon and I said vocabulary. I might have been confused as fuck if I didn't know what jargon was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
Stephanie, we missed you.
That's T. Yeah, it was unfortunate. He was beating himself up for it, and it's sad, but it's truly like you're in a, and honestly, he's in a world where he is constantly communicating in that way. So he's literally would have to go out of his way to not communicate in the way that he normally communicates, which is part of Survivor. So he does need to get used to that, King. But also, it's like, I see why it's difficult. I see why it's challenging him, which is such an interesting challenge. It's like, come on, Smart King. Come on, Professor.
He's also got to stop being a first person to speak after challenges when they go back to.
What you want to be the leader? Just stop doing that.
Yeah, just shut up. Don't say anything.
Like the moment that they keep showing us, it's always Ozzy. Ozzy gets confused when he says certain words.
Yeah,
like he said 360 or 180.
Yes, degrees.
Yeah.
Sorry, say left or right.
What are you saying about
or
Ozzy?
Behind? Like, quit playing with me. Like,
Ozzy kind of real for that.
But honestly, that's why I think that's why I would be good at it. Because girl, I ain't use all the big words. I barely know that the flags. Y'all know. So, girl, let's get to it.
Barely.
Huh? Right. Vatu tribe loses, and when they go back up, obviously Christian does his little speech. But we have some dynamics before we get to the tribal. I mean, to the immunity. So obviously, Mike White, Christian, and Angelina are the David and Goliath trio. They already know each other. They're friends outside of the thing. Angelina's been on what the fuck is that show called?
White Lotus.
White Lotus.
This is rigged, by the way.
Christian is friends with the Christian is friends with them. So they're already a 3. They're automatically coming in. We know each other. We friends. We locking in. I'm glad to be here.
Christian was also on that show. It's kind of bogus they didn't get his cameo on the screen. Like,
honestly, no. I was like, that was crazy.
I don't remember when he was on it.
He's like in the background.
What season?
He has
Angelina
no lines.
had lines, and she also was like on the beach, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Christian didn't have lines.
Yeah, Christian just like just sitting in a room. He's like sitting at a campfire or something. I think.
Oh, I thought he had a line or two.
I guess Christian doesn't get lines.
Yeah, I remember.
No, Carl and Natalie had lines.
Natalie did have lines, queen.
Yeah. How does he decide who gets lines from his season? That's crazy.
If you're an icon, you get a line. If you're just a friend, you can be in the background.
Christian voted for him to win. He deserves a line.
Just a friend. Mike White ain't shit for that. But Q is coming in. And obviously, like I said, the previous tribal lines barely matter. But one that does matter is that Q and Stephanie were already working together. They were already in the majority alliance. Angelina was not working with them. So Q is coming in with Stephanie as his ally. And he is clearly the best player of the two of them, the better player of the two of them. So he gets to work. And he immediately is like, let me pull in Ozzy because I know that Ozzy has the idol because Genevieve is the one who gave it to them. And I'm aware of this. And also they have that little exile island, remembrance that they have. So he immediately executes that very, very good, very flawlessly, if you ask me. He went to him. He's like, hey, what's up? What's good? We good? You got the idol. I knew you did because, vote with us. And Ozzy was like, sure. Like, I think he did a really good job bringing him in. And then, of course, on top of that, trying to bring in Emily. His one issue is like, he doesn't know Emily and Christian are friends outside of the game. He doesn't know that Emily is already in an alliance with Christian. So it's like the best thing that he could do, which was this, he's missing like a piece of the information. It kind of reminds me of like pre-gaming reminds me of like Sheree and Jarrett on Big Brother 25, where it's like, bitch, I'm trying to work with Jarrett, but girl, Sheree, his mama. And it's kind of similar to this. Like, although Emily's giving them this tea and all of this information, at the end of the day, she knows Christian in real life. So good luck.
I think he messed up where he started leading. He started doing his Q stuff. He started leading the vote. I think if Q did that, form that, like he did, like with, because it seemed like Kyle led that group, and then Genevieve, when Kyle left, was the de facto leader after that.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. He needed someone else, and Stephanie is not that.
He did.
Yeah.
He needed someone else to rein him in, as opposed to like, look, all right, you did that, you formed him, let me do this. Because I think he over-talked Emily, and Emily's, you know how Emily is. She get sketched out. So she's sitting there like, okay, this is too much.
Yeah. I do think Q's at his best if he has someone else who can do the talking for him. I don't think he's like a terrible talker. Like, he's obviously a good real estate agent, but I think he does, like you said, he does too much. I think he did too much prying. Like, there's a difference between leading the vote, and it's like, okay, all day you've been like coming up to me saying this is the vote over and over again. And I feel like Q's the type of player to do that. But I also think him not having a vote, I feel like there was no way I feel like he was always going, because I don't see Emily doing 3-3. Like, I don't see that ever happening.
He just wasn't going to tell her that tea. She was never going to know that tea.
Yeah, he was never telling her that.
Yeah.
But
and that was smart by doing that.
Ozzy doesn't know. Ozzy didn't know. Only Stephanie knew.
Ozzy knows.
They were together because it was the decision.
They were together.
They were together.
Why didn't Ozzy say anything?
He didn't care, I guess.
I don't think anyone else knew.
He forgot.
Honestly, Ozzy could have forgot. Ozzy genuinely could have forgot. He could have forgot, or
maybe he didn't, and that's why he didn't. He was like, because he ended up voting.
I have to go with Emily because they don't have the votes.
Yeah.
If I'm Ozzy and Emily, I don't care how mad I am at Christian for dropping the info. I'm not doing a 3-3 tie in the pre-merge for Q.
Yeah, that's true.
You just gotta go.
He does just gotta go. Yeah,
but
he was kind of.
Also, why did it have to be Q? Why couldn't it just be Stephanie?
Well,
that's true. It could have just been Stephanie. They
might realize that Stephanie ain't.
I honestly like I think when Mike White is like, girl, we're saying Stephanie, but we're going Q, I think that's the correct move, because Q is a way better player than Stephanie. Stephanie is nothing. Yes. She's wallpaper. She's nothing. So it was a smart move. He is actively working against them successfully, literally.
I also think it depends on
what anyone up here seen Godfather?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there's a line in Godfather that says that Sonny says, I need a wartime consigliere. And Stephanie is not a good wartime. Like, and it's not me dragging a woman. is me knowing watching Stephanie's game. We've seen it. She couldn't figure out Sari was the traitor in Traders when she was sitting right in her face.
Damn.
She couldn't hide the fact that she was the snake in the grass and snake. My point is that is not the person you want in wartime as your second in command.
Yeah.
If he had Genevieve, I think he would have been in a better spot.
Yeah.
I think Q is very smart strategically, but he's not emotionally empathetic, honestly, to be frank. And because of that, I don't think he is considering emotional things. And Emily is an emotional player. I think he did good strategically convincing Emily to go with him. But as soon as she was convinced and he needed to be more like emotionally there for Emily and coddle her, for lack of better words, he wasn't finna do that. Q's not doing that. So he didn't. He's like, girl, this is who we voting. This is what we doing. This is the vote. This is the plan. Lock in, queen, boom, moving forward. And she's not that type of player. And he has to like be aware to change the way he's playing with the person who he's playing with. And I don't think he shifted the way Q plays with Emily. And that's why he convinced her and then he unconvinced her because she was like, whenever.
But we've seen Emily do this. And also, what is Emily with voting out black men?
Damn, not again.
Bruce was Bruce.
Well, Caleb was her man.
She voted out Caleb.
But that was because everybody.
Wait, no,
she voted for him twice.
She wasn't at the tribal.
Everybody wanted him.
She wasn't at the tribal. Caleb went home, and then the first one, the shot of the dark, everyone voted Caleb. She didn't want to stick her neck out. You know,
I low key think Emily is low key down with the brown. No shade. That's kind of.
I mean, she's married to a white man, but
I don't mean she's not down with the brown. Down with the brown.
I'm joking because I definitely know Emily. I'm definitely because Emily is like her and Caleb are like tight. But it's just like for me, the Q vote really doesn't make sense if you guys don't want to go back to tribal. Because I think you're going back to tribal now.
I see that. I do see them going back to tribal. The issue is that her options are Stephanie or Q, and both of them aren't good.
It should have been Angelina. All she had to do was do what Ozzy wanted to do.
She shouldn't do what Ozzy wants to do. She shouldn't do that.
I don't know.
You don't think Angelina would have been the smarter choice?
Absolutely not. I think because she knows Angelina and Christian know each other in real life, and she knows Christian in real life, she can trust her bond with Christian to help her bond with Angelina more than she can trust Ozzy, who she does not know.
I think they're making a mistake. That David versus Goliath being together is bad for everyone.
I think it's good for everyone. I think it's good at top 18. I think it's bad at top 11, but it's top. They're going home. Like,
okay, who's sending Mike White home?
Anybody when they want to. Like, Angelina could have went home this round. That's how fragile I think. I don't think they're strong in this big world where there's 7 tribes of 7. I think they're strong in a world where it's less numbers. If it was me, I love a good trio to be my shield. Like we saw, I'm a Big Brother person. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to have to do a Big Brother example. But we saw Chelsea allow the trio of T-Core and Chemo and that other girl make it all the way to the end because it's like, good. Take them out first. And then I have my trio in the low-key background. And I think for Emily, this could be a good strategy. But I don't know. She's all over the place. So, girl, I don't know.
I also
She flips with the wind.
I was say I wonder from Emily's perspective because I think she is like I don't know if they perceive her this way, but we see her as this chaotic player who's like does a lot. I think having someone like Q in the game, if they vote out Steph here, now you have Q as a bigger shield, and you have this trio, and you have all these personalities, and I feel like that gives her more time to fly in the background, and maybe someone takes her as a safe vote at some point. But I think having all these big personalities and alliances that are known is only good for her. Now I feel like if the merge would happen tomorrow, which is not, Steph just goes to Colby and them. Like
I agree.
And I think Q is chaotic enough to not just go straight to Colby and them. He might talk to them for a day and then he'll do some dumb shit because he's Q. So
yeah.
You know what, Farrell, you make a good point now. Actually, I think about it. Actually, taking Q out was the right move because we do think of him as this crazy chaotic player, but he has, even on this season, proven that he has some strategic muscle to him. You don't want to leave him in a game where he can do something where he can flip somebody.
In this tribe, he's the smartest player after Christian, in my opinion. And she knows Christian. So I think the next smartest player for Emily, well, honestly, maybe even after Emily.
I think it's Christian, Emily, then Q.
Yeah. So other than herself, it's like either I take out Christian, which she's not going to do. It was either going to be Angelina because she knows Christian, or Q. I just think he's the smartest player. But also, I will say, maybe we're giving her tag credit because she just said in the confessional, she's like, well, Q's crazy, so it's going to be fun to get him out. Like, that's all she said. She said, well, this will be a good little gag real quick. So maybe she just gagged.
Yeah.
I mean, this episode was the Emily episode.
Yeah.
In good ways and in bad ways, because if I was Christian, I would be very worried about Emily.
Why did she give away so much information?
She told them everything.
And then she went back and told Christian.
She immediately told Stephanie and Q everything about the idol, everything about Aubrey, the whole plan. That's the thing. Stephanie knows this plan. Like, moving forward, Stephanie knows this plan. Stephanie has to go because she knows this plan that Emily told her about Aubrey, about Aubrey's idol, about how they're planning to work with her, how Christian's trying to work with her, with Devin, all of this. She said everything. And then she went back and told Christian that she said everything. If I'm Christian, I'm like, well, she eventually, I can't trust her. Like, you can't trust her. Info. Yeah.
Like,
if that was Joe, that would have been a crash out.
Literally.
He did crash out.
Does Angela and Mike even know about Aubrey's idol yet?
Right. I don't even think he had time. I was like, it seemed like she immediately told. Did they have time to breathe before you told them? Jesus.
But you got to think about it. The last thing he told her was that. So she was fuming going to a new tribe, and then happened to be on the same. So you got to think in the short amount of time, she just found out about that. Whole time he's known about this. He is the one that found it. Mm-hmm. I really think Devins is stupid for saying.
Christian,
I'm gonna go along with saying Christian played in his
Christian
face.
ate that.
Yeah, him convincing Devins to take the accountability of finding it and giving it away, and Devins just saying okay. It's like that was a very clear indicator of Devins as a player for me. I'm like, why would you graciously accept this? Like, this isn't good for you in any way for you to have been the one to do this. That was insane.
Like, we know you for idols, and the fact that you want to let somebody tell you makes no sense.
Like, your core four might not care, like Sari, Emily, and Christian, but the moment this gets out that you're the one who found it, everyone's like, oh, he's doing it again.
Yeah,
he's the idol person again. And Aubrey's already on the outs. You might be on the outs too if y'all get on like the same tribe or something.
Mm-hmm.
They look forward, but even go forward. Like, I know it's a team, but like,
whoa,
you a robot, baby.
What?
I told y'all it wasn't me. That was his shit.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we can't see you. Oh, okay. You back? I think
it's Feral.
Ain't no way.
All right, look, we got a thunderstorm going on here, so it could be that. If so, I'll just switch to my phone. It's fine. But I think the problem is if you go to final three with those three, Christian can just break out that, oh, this was my whole plan to say.
Yeah.
That's just another thing Christian has over you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Devins is silly. That was very silly.
I don't think he realizes that he has that over him.
Yeah. I don't think Devins is that. It doesn't seem this season that he's locked in strategically. I think he's kind of just doing willy-nilly, hiding idols and doing these fun little things. I think he's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Emily's too emotional. Emily's almost like, she's on my draft team, but it almost feels like sloppy. Not even almost. This is sloppy. And that's why I'm like, even though you're currently doing fine, eventually it's like, yo, sloppiness scares the fuck out of me. Like, how are you going to win this way?
Well, she said it in the preseason. She didn't want to play like the passive she did after like they got to the merge. She played more passively. She was like, I want to, if I think something, I'm going to do it. And I think that's what she's doing. Like, I think if Christian not told her on that mat, I don't think Q gets any info from Emily at all. But I think because that he got her on the right moment, we have all this amazing episode.
Yeah. Child. So we get to tribal council, and of course, Q is voted out. Everybody voted Q. Q didn't even have a vote. Stephanie is the only person who did not vote Q, and Q is no longer in the game.
Why did Ozzy take
I'm finally happy somebody left pissed. Jenna left pissed, but like when he looked at Ozzy, stretched out his hand to shake his hand. He was only shaking Ozzy's hand to look him in his face and say, "You did it."
Why was Ozzy?
Yeah,
I don't know what Ozzy was doing. I guess he felt guilty or something.
It makes me think Ozzy really did want to keep Q, but he just couldn't. Like, he didn't have the numbers.
Yeah, I think he felt guilty. I think he felt a little guilty. I think he wanted to go with that. And honestly, Ozzy didn't put his big boy pants on, because if Ozzy is like trying to prioritize his relationships, he has a relationship with Q. And Q is much better for his game than this trio. Like, he really didn't put his foot down with Emily. Emily fully convinced Ozzy to just go with her. Although, like y'all said, maybe he did remember about the no
And
vote.
he didn't want to go to 3-3.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think he realized like he can't keep Q. Like there's no possible way to keep Q.
Yeah,
because if it goes to 3-3, everyone's just gonna flip on Q.
Yeah,
like those other. Yeah, you gotta flip.
And they're probably assuming it won't be these tribes for a long time. They're probably assuming another swap or something, because my only pushback to that would be that's silly, because it's still going to be 3-3 if y'all go back to tribal. So you might as well tried your best to do it whenever you can or something, because it's like it's a fear if you're in a tribe and there's a 3-person majority and you're not in it, you don't have the votes or something like that. Who knows? Maybe Emily won't even flip back. Like, he could be risking him. He could go home next. If they go to tribal again and the 3 are like, we're voting Ozzy, and Emily's like, yeah, you're right, let's vote Ozzy, and then Ozzy fucking goes home, you could have went home because you didn't put your foot down on the previous vote.
He has an idol though, so like I think
he isn't usually playing right. Sometimes he has misplayed them before.
That's true. That's true. Or not played them.
Or just haven't played them at all. But you're right.
I am liking Ozzy a little bit more in this, because old Ozzy would have fought more for Q. Like, we saw him fight for Saria and it almost made her go home because he fought a little too hard.
Yeah.
But I like it because Ozzy, we've seen Ozzy go, like, Amanda used that man.
She did.
So like we've seen him like go down for his alliance. So I granted, I know it was only like a few day alliance, but still, like, I am proud that he did the right thing and was like, let me just go with the numbers.
Yeah, I think he's learning the push and pull of Survivor, where it's like you have to give, you have to take. Like, it was smart for him to put his foot down for Sari, and it was smart for him to like kind of let the reins go, considering the votes weren't there. I think he's really learned this season how to play Survivor after fucking 7 times.
Only took 5 times, you know.
But yeah.
What kind of sucks for Ozzy though is like if he does try to strategize, it rings alarms to people, and they're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah,
I think he's strategizing. Like, you guys.
He has everything else. He has everything else.
I think he's learned, or I think he's doing it. Even though they were worried with the Sari thing, it still worked. You know, I still think he was subtle enough to where it's not taking him out of the game. I'm really impressed. Like, I'm really proud that he has learned the game, because it's annoying seeing the same person play over and over again and never learn. Honestly, I want you to learn. Like, I want you to play good. It's like, no matter how much shit I talk about Ozzy or how weird I think he is or whatever, or how upset I am that he's back, I want you to play good, because that's better for me as a viewer. So congratulations. Thank you.
Also, I need to defend the Q telling people to vote for him, because this is my big brain
please.
idea. So look, Q knew he didn't have a vote. So in his mind, he has Stephanie, Ozzy, and Emily. So if he tells Mike to vote for him, that 3 is now doing a split vote, and we get a 3-2-1. Q is a strategic mastermind, and he was really cooking right there.
Drake, I'm with you on that. Drake, I'm with you on that. If the only way I feel better about that is if when he was doing all the information, now granted he didn't know he was going home yet, but when he was doing all that, tell him he had an extra vote then.
Well,
right.
He thought at the Mike. I don't think it matters.
I mean, Mike played that right. He's like, I'm voting for you anyway, so thank you for telling me to vote for you. But like,
yeah,
I like it's like it's a desperation thing, but I don't like it because of who it's for. Like, it's for Stephanie.
Yeah, you should have just let Stephanie. Well, Stephanie was never going. It was going to be him, but he should have pushed it on to Stephanie. Honestly, he should have probably just did that. Why are you? Who gives a fuck? You need to stay in the game. Honestly.
I wonder if he did that. I feel like they'd be more likely to vote him out at that point.
Yeah. Well, don't do it like Hugh does it. That's the thing. I think he would have had to play in a totally different manner. I think he would have had to go in, instead of going in and trying to flip Emily and flip Ozzy and all of that other stuff, he probably would have had to go in and truly just make it seem as if he isn't in a group with Stephanie. He's working solo, pull me in, something like that, or lock in with Angelina. Angelina had no clue he didn't like her. She thought they were in an alliance. She thought he was working with her. He could have been like, Angelina has the power here. Angelina literally knows 2 of the people on this tribe. Fuck it. I'm locking in with Angelina. And that could have been the 4, because she thought they were cool. So there's a world that could have worked. I think he just needed to do a whole different approach, and he could have succeeded.
Yeah, he made the same mistake Genevieve did, pushing Angelina, then it got back to her. But they went the tribal, so it was able to the vote was able to flip on him. The same thing could happen to Genevieve if they lose. So
yeah.
So what we're getting from this episode is then Kyle was the reason this trial was still together, because what the hell was Q and Genevieve doing?
Yeah, I think Kyle was the best strategist, and I think Q and Genevieve were good enough to hold it all. But without Kyle, it's like, without Kyle and Q and Genevieve being separated from each other, it's like a double whammy, bitch.
because Steph and Kobe, girl, give us nothing, like they're just kind of
Nothing.
But Kobe out of all the ones that, and he's probably in the best position.
Yeah,
And he did
congratulations
nothing
to
to do
having
it.
a dick, to being a man.
He
Good
did
job.
nothing.
Yay, I'm a man. Like, fuck. Let's get into this draft, child. Y'all, look at this, y'all.
Or Monty, I'm sorry.
Now, I will say, all you have to have is the winner, and Sari, she's still that girl. So maybe he literally drafted the winner and then drafted the first 3 people voted out. But
Maybe.
damn, Armonte.
it is kind of impressive.
That is impressive. He acting like me. I'm telling y'all, Lee has powers. I'm not bad at this. Lee is good at this shit.
I mean, I still think you're bad at it, but I just think someone's
Not
worse.
with my draft team. Emily,
I just think someone's worse.
Well.
Didn't I say that it seemed like Armonte was going to be the new Pharaoh?
You did say that. You did, Clock.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was over when he picked Sari first, and I love Sari.
I think everyone has a chance still, except 2 people.
Who?
Me.
Easy and D.
Yeah.
I don't see it, and not because they're bad players.
It's
A
the
mixture
edits.
of the edit of this season and they're black. A mixture of both.
Well,
I'm like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, the blacks will be gone before merge.
Okay.
I think Ozzy.
Everyone but
has a chance
Sari and
edit-wise,
Camilla.
but
Ozzy has a chance edit wise. I'm not strong about his game.
unfortunately, I feel like Jonathan has a chance edit wise. I feel like Jonathan has like a decent edit. But
No.
Really?
I think
Edit-wise-
Jonathan's going. Like the people with the big edits, I think they're gonna be gone soon.
But I don't even think he's a big edit. I think he just has like a small, but like we know where
We
he's
saw
at in the
him
game,
more on
you
his
know?
tribe than we saw other people, and we saw him
Right.
again. Like they made sure to get him in with that conversation with D. And we know the minute you say Sari's name, you go home.
That's what I'm thinking too. I feel like Jonathan. I see what you're saying. I think it. How do I say this? I think Jeff and the producers really like Jonathan, and
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes sense.
there's a reason they show certain people, and then there's a reason they show others. So people like Jonathan, Kobe, Coach, I'm almost like they're just a man, and you want to show a man.
But he's been showing. They've been showing Genevieve. They've been showing.
That's why I think they actually have potential. I think Genevieve, Emily being shown, even Chrissy's moment, honestly, because the last episode I felt was negative for Chrissy, but I feel like this episode they immediately tried to redeem it. So I'm like, we're getting a lot of Chrissy recently, and a part of me is like, that's got a lot of good stuff. So I don't know. I see maybe someone from a Stephanie team, Drake team, my team, maybe Sari.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like Sari, y'all.
I feel like you guys are just.
a great
Can we
edit.
just be honest? You know, this is the reality
Lord,
kingdom.
what?
Let's be real. I think you guys' bias and love for Sari is misting you guys.
Lord.
Because if you believe, I guarantee it's probably gonna be fire. If you believe that woman can make a fire,
I don't.
what you gonna do? Pull out her glasses again, like
I'm
Christian?
banking on us actually not voting for the fire. That's what I'm banking on.
If we're being real, I think Sari maybe gets the same treatment as Jonathan does, and she just gets aired
just
because she's
like
Sari.
Yeah, I think she's gone early merge.
Early merge.
Early merge, I don't know.
think she's
about
always late merge. I feel like that's just like
she's
always.
No. You
I
gotta
think
take
it's
her out
rude.
early merge because this is season
They're not
50.
gonna do it.
People feel sympathetic. If she makes it anywhere close, she's getting the win just because she's Sari and it's season 50.
But I think everyone's gonna have the mindset: if it's fire, we can beat her, and if it's not fire, she's not going to final immunity.
But you don't want to take that risk. Do you want to take the risk that it isn't fire?
People have taken this risk many times, and it's kind of worked out.
These are returnee players, though.
Yeah,
They're gonna take the risk again.
I don't know why, but I feel like next episode, Sari's tribe might lose, And because what they showed us this episode, she might be gone next episode.
Oh,
if she goes this next episode, it is Armante's fault.
I will say, I do think, because with what we got with Q, I think Q is a big character. He could likely come back. They love him. We saw those first 2 episodes, a lot of Q, because Q is going home so early, and we have seen a lot of Cerie's path. We've seen a lot of people try to get Cerie. Like, we see Cerie's story already so visibly, and I do think the players they like a lot, if they go home early, they're going to give them a lot of us. So I still think she's going to make it to her same little bubble of 5, 6, 4 area, but
it would just prove my theory.
Spot next week. It
would just prove my theory from before, again, that I said it's been a pattern of her leaving early, leaving.
Yeah.
And like I said that she might be leaving early this season.
And it's gonna be an early merge, because I know as a player, as much as I love you, if I'm out there, I can't take the chance that it isn't fire, because we know she can. I mean, she created the 3-2-1. So like, if there's a way for her to get that extra, if she gets the front of 3, she's winning. I don't care what she says, what anybody says. I don't care the game she plays. It's season 50. It's Cerie. You're giving it to Cerie.
I think the issue is if she makes merge, I think she'll be in a good position, because the big group I'm seeing get merge, visualizing in my head, if they make merge, is the 4: Christian, Devins, Emily, Cerie, but also they have friends, because Christian has Angelina and Mike White, and Aubrey is now brought along with that, and she's bringing Tiffany and Dee and Camilla. I'm like, I think if there is a merge with those group of people, Cerie could be in a group of people where there's just intertwining connections, because Aubrey and Christian and Angelina, and she's in the 4. So a part of me is like, if they make merge, she might be in a group of people where Kobe's on the outs, Stephanie's on the outs, Jonathan's on the outs. They'll be the one to go home. And maybe she can make middle merge at least. I still see the end. I see it.
I'm hoping for it, but
Lord,
I think you guys gotta take it. I think you guys gotta take your bias out, man, and tell us, look at what the edit is telling us.
The queen, she's good at the game, and
but how many times can you keep dodging people saying your name? Like, I get it. She beats odds all the time. Okay.
Inevitable. She has.
Let's get to the.
Well, before I think I saw that there was a, what's it called whenever they pay for a question on our little thing, when
a super chat.
A super chat. I thought I saw a super chat of like, who are our.
Oh, let me pull it up. They did that. What are your nightmare final 3s? Mine is Joe, Stephanie, and Jonathan. Trump's Angels, or Mike White, Rizzo.
How do we know Joe's a?
I don't know.
You're homophobic.
The
Pale and Gay Alliance.
What is going on?
What is this?
It's a crazy.
I guess they paid for it. What's y'all's final 3? Y'all
Coach Kobe Jonathan.
I do think Joe, Steph, Jonathan is probably my work, because at least if like Coach gets the end, he wins. That's funny to me.
Yeah.
I think Joe, Jonathan, Stephanie. I'm like, oh, this isn't. Funny.
Honestly, mine's Joe, Kobe, Stephanie. I think.
Stephanie.
I think it depends on who wins.
Replace Coach with Stephanie. I forgot about Stephanie.
Yeah, it also depends on who wins that final, because like if Kobe wins, I think I can accept that as like a legacy thing. Like, oh, the guy from Australian Outback came back 50 and won. But like if Stephanie won, I'd be like, why? If Jonathan won, I'd be like, what? Like,
a mixture of those 4. I'm fine with Coach Kobe, Jonathan, Joe, and Stephanie. Those are the ones I'm like, chop, 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 chop.
Mine is Stephanie, Rizzo, Jonathan.
Oh God. Okay. My horrible 3 would be Jonathan, Coach, and Stephanie.
Real.
There's got to be at least one stan of like Jonathan who watches this podcast and is outrageous. Like they're outraged with you every single fight.
Hey, oh well.
They're sadists.
At least the body tea. Oh no, Jonathan is pretty. I don't know who Jonathan voted for, but I know Jonathan is a pretty big.
He's he's a Republican.
He does that. Ooh, boo. But shout out to him for building the houses for the people who are homeless and stuff. I know he does. He works with that foundation often, and that's a good little.
Isn't it?
Avoiding taxes.
Where is it?
Tori says, mind you, Rizzo getting a winner edit and is
And
Is Is
I
he?
kinda-
So crying is a winner's at it?
yes.
Yep.
No, I kind of feel like
Well,
Rizzo.
finally, yay! He didn't cry this
Edgically-
episode. Yay!
I'm trying to think edgically what Rizzo's edit is. I think he's out next, or he's a big player because he had that talk about like I want to be a legend. I want to be like
He's
in
a
the-
big
I think
player.
He wants to make a stand. Well, I think that him versus Charlie. I don't know if he knows that Charlie's coming after him,
Charlie not winning
and that
that.
scares me.
Charlie not winning
I
that.
think-
I do think Rizzo wins it because Charlie was not in the show before tonight. Like he
Exactly.
was not in this.
His
episode.
Charlie's
Charlie's
winning that battle.
storyline so far is Rizzo. Rizzo has had a whole.
That's true.
They hate me now. They love me. I flipped Kobe. I'm a person who can get on. But you know what? Maybe that is his story, and he does it again because the whole premise is they did not like him. He made them like him. Now we're getting Charlie does not like him. Watch next episode. He made them like him.
That'd be cool.
I don't
that's what I
think
said.
Rizzo's getting a dodo.
Yeah,
edit.
you did. You think Rizzo getting the
What?
dodo edit? Y'all just.
He's looking
I
like-
think,
I think
hold on. What you
Joe's
say?
getting the dodo
What you
edit.
say?
Rizzo is
I
getting
think-
Joe's
Rizzo
getting
is.
the
I think your
dodo.
bias is coming in for Rizzo. I think that's what it is. I think you have to remove
I'm
your
not
bias.
denying
Flip
that.
it
I'm
on
biased as
him.
hell. I'm not denying this. I'm biased as hell. You guys won't admit it though.
You know what? Let's
I'll
hear
admit
rank the
it.
girls.
I admitted Cerie's getting. Yeah.
Let's hear rank the girls because y'all not talking about nothing. Stephanie was in Chop, staying in Chop for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate hearing Stephanie and Chop. It's too close to my name.
I was like, why? Girl, we talking about her. Kobe. He was in the
Where
Purple
was
Kelly
he?
Asylum.
He got into an alliance.
He's Purple Kelly Asylum, I think.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Who? Jonathan. Chop for going after Sabi. Shut up.
He's probably Purple Kelly, but if he would
Yeah,
be
he
Chop,
is.
I'm not gonna.
We can say
disagree.
Purple Kelly because girl, I forgot he even did it until I saw his name.
It was yeah.
Mike White.
I think
He actually
Yeah,
is mid.
he had a really good episode.
I
know what?
think
Camp,
mid.
Camp.
Camp a little too high. Camp a little too. Wait. Maybe
I'm gonna
Camp
go
for like-
mid.
Camp for
I'm mid
line
with
to
you,
Q?
Farrell. I think mid.
I
I
think
Because
kinda-
Q was going home regardless. I think Q was going home regardless.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, sure he lied to Q, but he didn't like orchestrate let me get everybody, flip he didn't really do.
It was kind of.
I was like
Go ahead.
mid. 'Cause it wasn't really impressive to me because it's like he got the numbers and he was like, okay, we're obviously doing Q. Like he got the people he knew in real
Yeah.
light on
Yeah,
his
you
tribe.
know them.
Like he
I
also
just-
knows Aussie. So
Also,
I
this
just
is not
think-
his move. This is Emily's move because Emily's the
Fuck it.
reason it happened.
I agree.
Yeah.
What,
I-
Stephanie? What?
I just think it's a little campy where Q told him vote for me, and he's just like, "Yeah, I was
You told me to
gonna
vote for you.
the entire
You
time."
told me you vote for you. Was
That confession, though, that voting booth thing was funny. You told
The
me to
voting
do
booth
it.
was
Like
huge.
that's what's camp to me.
No, it's still
But I
mid
guess-
though, because it was still happening.
Mid is fine. Mid.
He could have did more. We're gonna do mid. We're gonna do mid. Tiffany, she told Aubrey Genevieve was coming for her.
Mid.
mid.
I found it.
Okay,
Mid
good.
for
Get my
that.
girl out of Kaya. Camilla, was Camilla in the episode?
She did
No.
really well in the being a leader, but at
The
In the
caller, that was
challenge.
it.
She's like the
They only
person-
show her in challenges. That's it.
Yeah,
I can't remember her getting a confessional. She probably got one, but I can't remember.
She
it.
got one. No, she didn't get one.
I don't think she got one.
She didn't get one.
Kaya
just-
Asylum.
I like Camilla, so that sucks. But
why are
I
you calling it Purple Kelly?
you don't know
Oh,
the
Purple
lore?
Kelly Asylum. You're right.
Oh,
Why?
But
But why?
Oh,
You don't know the Purple
why?
Kelly lore?
Did you watch the Nicaragua
You
rewind?
better watch the Nicaragua rewind.
Oh, I don't.
There's a
watch
girl
that.
on there, Purple Kelly.
That also sounds
Yeah.
way too close to that word.
Child.
I wasn't gonna say the season.
Lee was saying it the whole time. Charlie, I'm a throw something out there. Is it camp to bring in beef from Maria to this season? Is
It's
that
camp.
campy?
I was
Joe
Yeah.
does it. Joe been beefing with Kyle and Camilla for the longest all season.
That's true.
Yes, we gave.
But this
Joe
was
camp.
very camp. The whole night scene, it was camp.
The flashback.
him in the hammock. Like,
No,
I
in his
think it's
confession, in his confessional, how serious and deranged he looked when he was saying.
He was dead ass, bitch. I thought it was pretty campy. What you think?
I don't like it, but it's camp.
I think camp. Like this was a good, fun Charlie episode. Like I
Agreed.
think coming to the season, I was like, I think Charlie's boring, but he's a good player. This wasn't boring. This was like entertaining. He was doing
Yep.
something. So
Yep,
Yeah.
real. And honestly, I think that Charlie is. I'm glad he's finally not just super boring. Because, girl, I'm sick of looking at him unless he's doing stuff like this. This was fun. Angelina,
keep
I
Taylor
still
Swift out
feel
of
like
that
they're
show.
still not giving Angelina enough. Honestly,
Yeah.
Nah,
Still be
she's
Kyle.
Purple Kelly to me, but
She kind of still is. I'm
She
sorry.
kind of still is. She had that one moment, but it was just
Yeah.
with Emily.
Yeah, it was to help Emily's
Now that
edit.
I think about
that
it,
was that was for Emily. That wasn't for Angelina. That was
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
for Emily. Yeah.
she was the other vote. I don't think we saw her post immunity. Like I don't remember like seeing her post immunity challenge, and she was the other option to go home.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Like
That's how I knew
why
Q
do they
was
not
going
like
home
her?
because they kept showing more Q. I'm like, Q going
That's
home.
true.
They ain't showing Angelina one.
Aubrey. What did she do? Nothing. Tiffany told her that they were talking
She got
about
into
her
an
name.
alliance.
Yeah.
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 So Purple Kelly?
I think it's giving Purple Kelly for her as well, honestly. Chrissy. Child.
Coach told her to stop.
Coach said
I would put Aubrey. Or put Angelina in front of Aubrey.
in front of Aubrey. I was thinking that too, no shade.
I'm about to start doing that to my daughter when she talk.
Hold on. Wait. Do less. I think Child.
That's so rude too.
Especially from
Nah, it
Coach,
is.
of all people. Like it's like, come on, Coach.
Okay. Did we do my what we did? D.
She came
Child
to
for coming
Sari.
for Sari.
Yeah,
I have no comment on D.
Because
But
why
does
you
she
coming
really-
for Sari?
but it's also she can't make her mind on if she's coming for Sari.
Yeah,
or not.
Child because she's not making up her mind. Like she doesn't want
Yeah.
to, but she does.
Like if
Child
she
for being
was,
confused.
I think she made up her mind. She's just telling Jonathan what he want to hear.
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Child for not telling us.
Because
'Cause
if
girl,
she was
what's-
like, I'm going for Sari or I'm working with Sari, if she had like a stance on it that I could
Yeah.
agree with, I could
Yeah.
say mid.
That confessional made no sense. My friend told me not to do it, but we didn't get a resolution on whether you're doing it.
And who's your friend? And why is she
Yeah.
impacting the season? Get her out. Get her out of here. Ozzy. To me, Ozzy's still mid. I actually kind of like Ozzy, y'all. I'm sorry.
This
I'm
is-
gonna give
Other
Ozzy
than
camp
his racism that I heard about.
Camp for why?
Yeah, it's not
because
giving
he's
camp.
smart enough to know not to push.
That's giving mid.
Camp is
That's
like
not
we had
camp.
fun with you. Ozzy didn't have fun with
I
you.
had fun with Ozzy.
And he under Mike White.
He's mid. That's fine. Mid isn't bad.
Okay, mid is fine, I guess.
He under Mike White. Emily, damn. Emily Mother,
Mother.
I fear. It's giving
Has
Mother
to be
flipping.
Mother.
Emily is mother.
Like this,
I
she ran
can't
this
because of who it was
episode.
against. I can't because of who it was against, but I know she's going to
She
mother
was
regardless.
flipping left and right. She ran the
There's-
episode. She
yeah.
ran the vote. She got Ozzy on her side. She already has an alliance. She has a 4-person. She's locking in with the new 3. She took
set
out
up.
Q.
When
Yeah,
we did
that's
that
big
draft,
mama.
when we did
She-
the draft, I fully expected Emily to be in Purple Kelly Asylum a lot. I thought she would be under edited of all these big characters. She's been one of the stars of the season so far. Like
I'm
I'm
telling
pleasantly
y'all.
surprised. Like I
She
like
was
Emily.
a big character on her season
But
though. People just
I-
forget.
I liked her on her season. I like her like when she has Clock Tower and like other stuff. I just thought
Mhm.
compared to all these other people, she's
Yeah.
kind of normal. Like she
Yeah.
can be normal. So I
No,
thought
she a standout.
she said I'm gonna be correct, and I love that. Like I love that she's correct.
That's big mama.
Her last name flipping.
Period. The Riz God and Charlie beef is camp, but I think is it camp for
Purple.
Riz God too, or
It's
is it just camp
purple.
for Charlie?
It's purple.
It's
say
not
mid.
purple.
It's mid. I think it's lower than
His
Mike White
edit
did.
was just to boost up Charlie's edit.
I think it was a little bit more than that.
You can't you can't say that Angelina's edit was to boost up Emily's
I
when
can.
they had basically the same edit.
They
When
did.
all Charlie did was
It wasn't
they
the
used
same.
that
It
to
wasn't
talk
the-
about Charlie. They used Rizzo's
It
to
wasn't
talk
the same
about
to
Charlie.
me because at the beginning Rizzo talks about like his strategy, and that's why he's going to
He
Period.
talked
At
about
least
a
he talks about his
strategy and then
strategy.
he talked about a strategy and then proceeded to talk about a player that's not on the season to affect the player that's on the
You
season.
see all
so
these
they could have a
opinions you
confessional.
got? That can't be a Purple Kelly. You got all these thoughts, so it's not Purple Kelly. It got to be something else.
Okay.
Where
Do
y'all?
y'all-
What y'all say, Drake? What you say?
I was saying mid or maybe Chow, but I would say mid.
It's definitely what you say.
I would also say mid or child because
Okay.
he of the conversations that he had.
And D, what you say?
Kaya.
Girl,
It's
it's
not-
giving mid. It's giving bottom mid.
What was Joel's thoughts on him like wanting to use these players who want redemption as like they want to work with me because they obviously want to prove something? You
I
that's a
think
good
that was
strategy?
smart. I think that's a smart strategy. I think it's going to work on somebody.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
But it wasn't
get it.
Charlie. Well,
No, I think it's a good idea to consider how is this person going to be trying to play this season, and if you're looking to get redemption, you're going to probably try to play more strategically and accept me as an ally. Whole time Charlie is being emotional, so
he switched his game up. So
yeah, literally. Ciao,
I like it though.
Genevieve. Girl, child of
This was a
Eve.
bad episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
She's
Queen. I
not
don't know.
Kaya, so yeah, child.
I don't know what that was, girl. Loyalty and coach.
Who?
Chop.
Coach. It's giving Chop for the loyalty of it all. Like all you loyalty bitches is giving Chop.
Chop for this.
How does Joe have his best episode and then we don't see him again?
Girl, he's finna get chopped for being loyalty as well. Q can stay in camp for me. He's leaving camp.
Honestly, Q got to go to Mother.
What?
Does he? For telling people to vote him out? Absolutely not.
That is hilarious. The fact that you repeat something, you just do it differently, but you do the same thing that I'm sorry, man.
I know the cameraman was sitting there like, God damn it. It's not again. Like, why is this
not again?
Because why are you doing it again?
Also,
I know Jeff was like, you put every bit of that in the edit. Don't take anything.
Literally. We need to see this whole
also
conversation.
his confessional being like, no one votes my number one but me. I love that. Like, that's just so real.
That
Like,
is-
it's really how he plays
How?
the game.
How are you gonna vote your?
Like,
He's always
please.
turning for no reason.
Joe.
then
Joe
Purple
was,
Kelly. Oh, Chop.
oh, he is Purple Kelly. He was just Chop. It just immediately went to Chop because I don't like
At least with Coach, like the honest and integrity of Coach, like yeah, he should be in Chop, but at least he's like in the center of that. It feels like he's like maybe the best position or the most active.
Actually,
You
I
trying to
think
get him out of Chop?
No,
Loki,
he doesn't.
Loki
Okay.
coach.
We talking
is
about
like,
Coach? He got to go to mid just for that Chrissy
Coach
conversation.
is low key in the best position. Okay. Coach low key might be child. No shade.
Oh
He is in a
no.
good position, but like I just don't respect it. You know?
Coach low key might be child, and Joe low key might be child because Joe is the one who came to them talk about some. I want to suck y'all dick and be honor and integrity. I think maybe we need to switch.
He said that. Just
He
like
didn't
word.
say that first.
Word for word.
Oh.
Maybe he kind of did. Y'all
What?
see what I said?
But
Yeah.
Coach was over there sucking dick too.
But
Oh
like,
my gosh.
he sucked dick and then he pulled Chrissy in a line. Like Coach gonna do both. Coach gonna play in it.
Oh, so he bought. Oh,
I
he
just
was
think he
bought
bought
with
him a child.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think he bought him a child.
I'm cool with that. You know, my
it.
draft.
I could go with Child. I could go with Child though.
I refuse, but
Damn.
I mean,
bro,
that
he got
Chrissy
the vote.
conversation alone was just
And
crazy.
then part of me is like Joe is Chop because Joe's the one. Is Joe and Chop?
Joe's
Somebody
in
answer.
Child.
Put
I think
Joe
Joe's
in
a Chop.
Chop.
Joe's in
Okay,
Child.
a man gotta be in Chop. That's all I gotta say.
Gotta
Like, after this episode, it gotta be. Devin's child
Child.
for allowing him to
Yeah.
convince you to say like what?
What was that?
That was crazy. Child.
Yeah.
Under Genevieve. Above Genevieve.
Yeah.
'Cause you still
Yeah,
don't
because at
know
least Devs is like he's in
above
dangerous.
above Chrissy too. Above D2.
No, he got to go far back because D's in a better position. than
Yeah,
him.
I don't. Yeah, not above D.
Yeah, I'll
Above
have you
Genevieve.
him.
In here.
Above
right here.
Genevieve is cool. Yeah.
Okay. Christian.
I gotta take him down a notch, honestly.
Yeah, he's not Mother anymore.
Not mother. Maybe just Camp. Camp for still controlling
Yeah.
Emily.
Yeah,
Give her-
And then the Devon's move, but like
And-
the
yeah.
way he handled the Emily situation to start,
he-
this is
yeah.
his fault.
If he
Yeah.
would have dealt with that differently, he could have still been Mother because of convincing Devins to
Yeah.
do what he said. But
Yeah.
because of the Emily thing, it's no longer Mother.
Let's see. Sari. They still saying her name. She's still in the game.
Yep.
To me, that's mother. Sorry.
Based
He can
off
stay
this
there.
episode, Mother, yes, but I don't feel great.
Yeah.
Well,
We're gonna see her.
The bias, she'll never be leaving the spot.
This is my queen. This is my legend. But part of me is like Emily. This is Emily's episode. Like,
It
do
was
I need to
Emily.
put
I
her
Emily
up?
should be above her.
I
Emily
yeah, I
should be
think
above
Emily
her.
should be above.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Sari stays in Mother.
Period. I know that's right. We did it, y'all. I know that's right.
Well, this is a great episode.
This is a really good episode.
This was
I
the
had a
best
good time.
episode of the season.
Yeah.
Honestly, so far, yes. So
We
far,
need
I would
more
say this is done good.
This makes me like we need more returning seasons. Like they need to do another
Yes.
one.
Yeah,
soon.
I think
Yes.
that's what it is.
Get
It's
in the
really bad.
Give us
Dynamics.
one in 54. Give us
Get in
one
the
in 54.
flashbacks.
I want another blood versus water too.
Ooh, that's nice.
I don't think we're doing themes again.
I
though.
just think we need themes again, though. I think that's what I think we need themes again.
I just
kinda-
want family. I want the blood. I want the
Oh my
drama
gosh.
and family.
Sari and Jared.
Oh
No.
Lord.
No,
Never mind.
Don't do that.
I feel like they would only do themes for returning player seasons. I feel like for these newbie seasons, they're gonna keep like the 51, 52, and all that. But I feel like
Yeah.
with returning
I'm
player season,
cool with
they would do
that,
like
though.
a second chance
Mhm,
or something.
Very much so.
We need
Well-
a second chances. New era only though.
Period. Shout out to Riz God for mentioning this queen today because not this queen. I have another queen.
What did he mention off?
Anyway, shout out to that queen as well, though. Shout out to that queen as well. Period. But the queen that I was speaking of is this queen here, Miss Sophie Valerdi will be speaking with me tomorrow. So get into our after show. If you would like to ask Sophie a question, of course, you can tweet us. You can use the hashtag Kingdom Speaks. You can join the Discord because, baby, we'll be asking her questions. We'll be talking to her all the time. She's very excited. She DM'd me and she was like, girl, I heard they were saying my name this episode, so I got to clock T. So she will be clocking that T. So get into it or whatever, period. Boom. Also,
maybe she can clarify.
I know. I want to know that. I want to know.
Yeah, ask that. We should
the
ask
pre-game tea. I want to know the post-game tea. I want to know all of that. But also get into the Patreon. Me and Lee are there. We're actually doing a fan-voted podcast on Sunday. So make sure you subscribe to the Patreon and vote for which I want us to talk about, because we will talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to. Okay? Join the Discord. As I said, you can ask Sophie a question in there. We're chatting about the episode the entire time it's on. So get into that. Also, get into the reality rewind. Of course, baby. Vote one of these 10 shows, and we will be covering them in May coming up soon. Y'all only have like a few more weeks to vote. So get y'all votes in. And then, of course, get into everything we got going on in March. More Survivor, because Survivor Australia is tomorrow. We're still doing the Survivor Australian what's it called? Australian Outback Rewind. Kobe is there. He's kind of eating it up. No shade. Well, sometimes he's not. So get into that. House of Villains, Fear Factor, Summer House, Drag Race, Love is Blind reunion coming up soon. Baddies USA, The Bachelorette is in 2 weeks. Big Brother Canada retrospective. A lot of things going on. So get into all of that.
Damn, we booked.
We are booked and busy. So get into it all. And thank you guys for keeping it real with the kingdom, baby. We're out. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.